Hey, what's up guys? It's Atlas bringing you some more Torchlight 2 modded madness. Got another class to show you today. This is going to be called the Sprite. We're going to show you what it looks like at new game first. Where are you? No. No. Yes! This is the Sprite. It is a sort of magic and nature-based class. I prefer using it with a bow. I've been having a lot of fun just making it my bow and arrow class because I don't really have any other bow and arrow classes. And this is my Sprite. I have named him 7-Up because fuck the world. And he is very interesting looking. Right now I've just got him rocking a really high-powered bow that I've got to get fully augmented. Few oranges, mostly blues, couple greens. Actually, no, just a green. And aside from that, we're going to go into Darenkuyu leveling just to show him off a bit before I give you the class abilities. Right now, I've got him stacked to be a strength and dexterity with a little bit of focus. Let me just go slow for a bit. And that's been treating me well, allowing me to get the gear and weapons I'd like. And the skills are Soothing, Harmony, and Mischief. Soothing is sort of healing and a lot of defensive abilities. Harmony is a lot of, like, defensive abilities. Like, we've got Defender's Glaive, which interrupts. We got Cower, which knocks back. Trickery, which is my favorite ability. It's a bit overpowered at its current state. But what it does is it shoots one animal. Or, actually, yeah, that's one of the Sprite's abilities. Instead of straight up projectiles, its ability will shoot little spirit wolves. And that splits into 4 of those spirit wolves, and it just causes a whole mess of damage. And then we've got Phase Strike, which is what you start with. Eerie Protector, which I'm going to pull him up right now. It's basically just your basic nether beast. The only setback is he doesn't last very long. Like, he will disappear very quickly. And Elemental Tangle, another ability. There he goes. This would be nice if it worked. 50% to immobilize target. Maybe I should put more into it, but the problem is right now I can't put more into this because right now it is very much an alpha class. Still filling out lots of the abilities, like I can see a few more things, like maybe summoning like Ents and bringing up some other nature-esque beings. But oh yeah, another ability I forgot: Thorn Fur, which means that my pet will now get a damage reflect buff. Luminance, that's just your basic heal. And then that's just about everything I've put points into. And this is Darenkuyu 7. Really cool looking dungeon, which, by the way, they have fixed up the Darenkuyu leveling dungeons. They are now a lot more cohesive. And I'm about to get my ass kicked unless I focus. This is Trickery that I'm firing right now. Watch how that just like exploded into a bunch of dudes. But yeah, this is about as hardcore, just straight up leveling as you can get. Which, another thing they fixed with Darenkuyu is it resets every time you portal out and portal in, so it will always be at your level, which is very nice. And Darenkuyu 7 is just basically like interconnected rooms, not much messing around going on here. Lots of bosses. Or last time there was, anyway. Another thing they changed about the Synergies Darenkuyu, since I've decided I'm going to do Synergies updates every Sunday now, and I missed Sunday because I had stuff to do, is every Sunday I'm going to go over all the stuff Salon puts into Synergies, because I don't know what time zone he's in, but he releases his stuff at like 2 a.m. my time, so I can only assume that like that big time difference, he's probably on some other part of the world that makes it inconvenient. Now, let's see if I can get a good murder. Ooh, one of the dragons. Dragons have good loot. I'm just going to spam Trickery and show you just how quickly overpowered it gets. Mine. All of it is mine. Except that's ugly. It's not mine. And I find that the Sprite does tailor itself very well to a bow and arrow class. Like, I've had fun using the bow and the crossbow. You can also use staves, like for melee, and wands. But I'm liking the bow because we don't really have a straight ranger class right now in Synergies. And that is a lot of orange. Thank you, rune scrolls. It's not even anything good. How disappointing. Let's go down to Darren 9, which I have not been to yet, so it's going to be a surprise for all of us. Let's do this. Put the Sprite through its paces some more. There we go. Oh. This isn't too bad. I was almost expecting something else. It's super trippy like Darren 7, but eh. Let's see, what else is there to show you with the Sprite besides this ability? Oh yeah, I can do the thorn thing. This is a 50% chance to immobilize, and it's just a straight projectile that will shoot out roots, and that can buy you some time when you're in trouble. However, with trickery, you don't really have to focus on that. Another problem is the thorn thing. It only lasts about 12 seconds, I believe. Which is really hard for like a long-term thing, because if you want that, a battle is usually going to last longer than 12 seconds, so your pet's going to need that reflection for longer than 12 seconds. Maybe I could see like changing around one of the tier bonuses to make it into a passive ability, but it's just getting to the point where I don't use it because it's just too tedious to keep on recasting in the middle of a fight where I've got to spam frickin' trigger-y right here. Trigger-y, yes, that's what it's called now, trigger-y. To make sure I wipe out everything before it wipes me out, because Synergies is unforgiving, and the creator of this said, which I believe I said before, this class is not meant to be played in Synergies. However, I am finding that it can carry its weight just fine in these Darren leveling dungeons, which pretty much sum up Synergies, about as balls to the walls as you can get, and as much like loot and all this crazy stuff as possible. So maybe he just underestimates his class. Maybe he's going to update it into the future where it will be a little more nerfed, because right now a lot of the abilities, as you may have saw as I was showcasing them, are only like you put one skill point in and you have the ability. There are no tier bonuses yet. There aren't even like point bonuses. So there's a lot to be done. I'm probably going to be not showing this class too often until it gets upgraded, because I also have to level up. Probably the TL2 again. TL2 is in his mid-70s right now, so he should be getting to 100 soon, and we should see how he plays in the end. As for that, the Dread Pirate's coming up, and I will also be showing you a Synergies class, the Paladin, very soon. Aside from that, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to ask any questions and say any comments in the comments section, or I am on our Torchlight. I do put a lot of my stuff up there. I occasionally appear on the Runic forums. And if you have another mod you want to suggest me, or a mod you'd like me to try out for your benefit, I will gladly do it for you. Just give me the name of the mod, and it'll happen. Thank you very much for joining me. This has been Torchlight 2 Modded Madness, and I hope to see you next time.